You know, I didn't have a lot of friends at your age either. Granted, I was in prison, but still.
So Mom was right about you.
It was a Shatari prison. I was just a kid.
I have so many questions. Were your parents in prison too?
No, my mom, died. I didn't know my dad.
How do you know my mom, exactly?
We fought together on Mercury during the war. She was, is a real spitfire.
More like real controlling. And bossy and judgmental. You're just a kid, Nikki. You don't know what's good for you, Nikki. Stay out of the escape pods, Nikki.
Pretty sure all kids get annoyed with their moms.
اه انا عايز اربيها
As you get
برضه.
older, you realize they're right more often than not. Are you sure this is the quickest way to the brig?
I thought you didn't want to go to the brig.
Okay.
اوه
Just trust me. I want to show you something. This way.
If this is an attempt to escape your mom's ship, I really need to know, because I may or may not be super interested. Just really need to make sure it doesn't look like a kidnapping.
What? No, no.
Oh, wow!
اوه مكان
Don't
جامد قوي.
Is this your mom? Single-handedly winning the war?
Obviously, I know she didn't do it by herself.
No. That final push was, it was a massive team effort.
Were you there?
Hey, this is Mercury, right?
Uh-huh. It's supposed to represent this big battle Mom was part of. You said you
نعمل ايه
were
بقى؟
there, right?
Oh, yeah. Your mom was dead in the water until...
Hey, secret stuff. Off limits.
No adults. I get it.
Anyway, I'm all done here.
يلا
We should
بينا.
probably get back before Mom completely freaks.
Yeah, I've seen your mom overreact before.
It's like, I'm not a kid anymore, you know?
Tell me about it.
So, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like if you do end up talking to my mom, the subject of me happens to come up. Because the truth is, I wasn't exactly supposed to, you know, like...
Say no more. I'll make sure Corell knows what a good job you did.
No! I mean, thanks. But ideally, Mom never needs to know I was in the hangar at all.
So I
Never see.
saw you?
Exactly!
Oh, yeah.
Never saw me. Never saw my passkey. You may have heard of Nikki Gold and how cool she is, but that's it.
Need a hand?
Yes! Got it! Mom? I can explain.
Nikki.
I'm fine. Mom, seriously. A-okay. Barely a scratch.
What in Hollis' name were you thinking? Sneaking out with an arresting squad? Running around with criminals?
Alleged criminals?
You almost died! Do you have any idea how grounded you are right now?
Mom! You promised to give me more leeway.
Leeway doesn't mean lying to my officers. Or sneaking around behind my back.
Look, it's my fault some guy's ship blew up.
Restricted areas are restricted for a reason.
You treat me like a prisoner.
You're a child! Are you even listening?
Whoa, whoa. We've all been through a lot today. Let's just all take a deep breath.
مالكش دعوة انت عم ستور.
Recognize that maybe we've all made some mistakes.
Make sure the fire is out and the hangar's secure.
Yes, Commander.
And find out why that churchman's shuttle exploded.
Grand Unifier Raker has been less than cooperative.
Make him cooperate. And you two? With me.
هتعملي لي فيها خطيرة.
I knew you'd overreact. You always overreact. Even Peter was saying so.
Oh, he was he? I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do. So I suggest you worry less about what he said and more about what I'm saying now. What you did was extremely dangerous.
For what it's worth, Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really well. You have every reason to be proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth extraordinarily little.
Why are you being mean to him? Just listen to what he's saying.
I don't care what he's saying.
Upper level. Captain's quarters.
Finally.
Initiate lockdown.
Lockdown initiated.
What, are you gonna kill us?
In theory, these doors don't open until I say so.
Yeah, I know how lockdown works.
I don't think you do, because somehow you keep bypassing every security measure on this ship, and I want to know how. Or you can just show me.
Mom! I seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, this reminds me of the last time I was stuck in an elevator. I was with this Shi'ar girl, and she
Ew! What is wrong with you?
was a lovely person.
Someone, please get me out of here.
No one leaves until you tell me what I want to know.
You already know everything.
No, I don't. I know you're a magnet for danger, and that you somehow keep getting caught in restricted areas of this ship.
I'm small. Okay? I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint, or the maintenance tunnel blast doors, or even into the sublevel I just found you in.
There was that system-wide glitch, remember?
Yeah, security was down for a while.
No, it wasn't.
Seemed pretty down to me.
Are you seriously lying for a 12-year-old right now?
12? Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
What? She really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Too smart. She keeps bypassing security. Unless you have a level 6 access to my ship all of a sudden? Didn't think so. Collect gold, empty your pockets.
No. You empty your pockets.
Nikki,
What?
I know you're hiding something.
I'm not. You are.
Last chance. You stole a passkey?
I didn't steal it. I made it.
Points for ingenuity.
ما رضيتش اقول حاجه سيبوا انصرفوا مع بعض.
Can I go help secure the hangar now?
No, you can go back to your quarters and you can stay there for the next 30 rotations.
But Mom!
I can make it 30 cycles.
مين ده؟ ايه الشكل ده؟
So, rough day, huh? Exploding shuttles, quarantine zone trespassers, missing kid.
I have no idea.
Chewie.
اوه that's the rules.
Can't believe you still have him. Can't believe you survived. Mercury was what, like 1,000 degrees?
More like 1,000 cycles ago. You can keep him if you want. He is yours.
Hey, I ordered him to look out for you. Expect him to keep doing his job. Especially, you now have a daughter, apparently. On second thought, it's only fair if I ask Chewie. He is a grown Wookiee, definitely old enough to make his own decisions.
Okay.
Yeah, he says he's okay. So, how are you doing? You okay?
Peter. When we picked up your ship, part of me was excited. At first. But then after all this time, you haven't changed. At all. You're still the same.
I've changed. Whatever the fine is, I'll pay. Just give me 3 cycles. Let me prove that I'm not still whatever it is you're gonna finish that sentence with.
You're gonna pay 7,000 units? In 3 cycles?
Wow. Okay, that is a lot of money.
انا مش فاهم بصراحه المبلغ قد ايه.
I was thinking that maybe...
The fine's non-negotiable. My search party found a disturbing amount of prohibited tech lying around your ship.
Well, that's all they found, right? Okay. You'll get your money on time, no problem. This Guardians of the Galaxy thing, we are this close to getting it off the ground. And if I didn't have these handcuffs on, I would show you just how very close we are.
Why do I feel like I'll regret this?
No, come on. When have I ever? You won't regret it. Promise.
لا لا بصراحة يا جدعان الجو جامد قوي
You've got 3 cycles, Peter. Not 4, not 5, 3. Contact me when you've got the units.
And if we don't?
The device we installed will deactivate your ship, and you will all go to prison.
Gotcha. We won't let you down.
What the hell, Peter? You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 7,000 units is a small price.
7,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
By robbing a freaking bank, apparently.
Okay. So we got fined. So we have a Nova tracking thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Not yet.
Come on, guys. You're Drax the Destroyer, man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you down? And Gamora, you're practically an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler. There's nothing you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
You are Groot. We're supposed to be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan. So check your quarters. Check between the sofa cushions. Check under the crafting bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
All right.
This is why you don't.
المهم يا جماعة بس نخلع كده وربنا يسهل بقى في الحاجات بعديها. اسود.
I am watching you, rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units. Peter Quill, tell the rodent that his selfishness endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you?
يا أخي دور هنا ولا هنا يا أخي جايز تلاقي حاجة.
Units!
Fair enough.
You believe his lies?
بتهدى بقى دراكس بقى هتخلينا نتخانق مع
Why
الناس.
don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
I intend to.
ايش ده؟
Open this door. I know you are in there, sentient tree. Do not think that I do not know what you are up to.
هو ايه اللي بيفتح
The
البتاع ده؟
conspirator has clearly stashed his illicit units in there. I am watching you, tree. Peter Quill, order the tree to open this door.
انت
I am
باشا
certain that the rodent has hidden a stash of units within the latrine. He must have asked his well-meaning accomplice
لا يا
to
عم.
retrieve the sum and hide it from us.
انا بحب جروت.
I'm not gonna do that.
انا بحب جروت.
Groot has the right to some privacy.
Now is not the time for pointless civility.
انا بحب جروت صراحة.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is you're a convicted mass murderer.
هو مش مترجم ليه؟
Not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
طبعا يا جماعة دراكس انت حبستني عندك ولا ايه يا دراكس؟ طلعني يا اسطى.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
what are you doing? You're supposed to be
هي
looking
ايه
for money.
بتحضر عفريت ولا ايه؟
And
I don't have any.
also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes, mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
خطيرة خطيرة.
Out.
Got it.
تعال نشوف عندنا حاجة.
Well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
$37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep
لسه
our
لسه
ship,
دقيق قوي.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
احنا محتاجين.
consider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always there.
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
يا جماعة الخلافات دي كلها مش هتحل حاجة.
No
Set course
sacrifice.
for the
I
Mocking
will
Star system
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of
yeah,
Kakara.
Real mature.
We'll seek the guys. Maybe Rocket has something.
خلينا نشوف روكي بيقول ايه عشان انا
There's a
بعزه
lot of
برضه.
crazies out there, Quill. Willing to pay for this kind of weird.
No.
مش هنبيعها صراحة.
Let's say my collection is actually worth something. There's no way we find a buyer in time. And even if we do, there's no way it gets us what we need. And most importantly, any attempt to sell anything of mine will result in me chopping off something valuable of yours.
Perhaps we should reconsider another course of action.
Yep.
Such as capturing the infamous...
No!
ايوه بقى نعمل ايه بقى؟
He says we should combine both ideas.
اوه.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... No, you
لا مش
don't.
هنبيعه يا
This
اسطى.
ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster! Oh, guys!
عاجبني قوي بصراحة الشغل ده والكلام يعني.
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
انتوا بتحطوني ضد خيارات صعبة.
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there. But just to be 100% sure, you're definitely okay with this.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
انا وافقت على بيع اللي هو روكيت لان روكيت ذكي شويه وفاهم عن جروت وكمان انا بحب جروت صراحه يعني انا ممكن ابيعهم كلهم واسيب
Not
جروت
seriously flying into
فبس كده.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
ايه الصوت ده؟
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
اوبا احنا اتضربنا من رعد ده ولا ايه ده ولا ايه؟
Piece of cake.
ده احنا متبهدلين.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know
يا
how much
نهار
I like
اسود.
scoping.
100 كيلو؟ طب اعمل ايه طيب البتاع كانت هتقع يا جدعان اعمل لكم
Next
ايه؟
time, I'm flying.
Monsters do not fly ships.
Monsters do whatever they want.
يا عم حد يقفل التلاجة.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Daz?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining.
انا عايز ابيع البت دي.
For the record, I still think selling the runt is a bad idea.
Okay, here we go.
انا يا جدعان مش عارف اعمل ايه بس يعني.
How much I hate rain.
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
يا جدعان الجو جامد، الجو جامد والدخلة حلوة قوي.
Let's just get closer.